Hi guys, here at Chalmers Mandarin, we have now gotten past halfway of the course. Well done. Before you guys went on a break, almost all of you filled out a survey that I asked you to fill out. Thank you so much for doing that, telling us how we the teachers can help you guys get even better and learn faster what you lack currently. And I noticed some patterns in what you filled out, and I especially noticed that many of you said that when I try to make sentences in Mandarin, it kind of clogs up because I'm not really sure about the Chinese word ordering. I'm learning a lot of words and I'm learning them fast, and that's great. But when I try, and just a parenthesis, it's wonderful that you are trying. But when you're trying, it kind of clogs up. You're not sure about the word ordering. So I'm gonna try and put together a few videos on Mandarin word ordering, trying to get you guys just past the first few hurdles in word ordering in Mandarin, because it's not that difficult. It's not that you don't have anything to be afraid of really, and I'm gonna show you why in a few videos.
So, this is how we're going to do it. I'll show you some examples over a few slides and talk a bit around each example. And the videos will cover the basic sentence structure in Mandarin, which, when you master it, allows you to say a lot, really. And of course, Mandarin has a lot of sayings and more advanced structures too, once you kind of dig in deeper into the language jungle, just like any other language does. But this basic case is really the backbone of the language. It will get you pretty far. And the structures that we will go through here covers almost all the sentences that we have in our course. So for this first episode, I will talk about basic word ordering. I will talk about auxiliary verbs or helper verbs. I will return to what those are if you don't remember, and negation. Then at the end of each segment, I will summarize the differences from English. But in the basic sentence in Mandarin, you have the structure which is exactly like in English. Subject, verb, object. I love you. 我爱你. She likes cats. She speaks Mandarin. Easy peasy, you know this. So the differences for the very basic sentences are zit, nothing. Okay, so what if you add an auxiliary verb? A helper verb. So first off, what is a helper verb? Well, a helper verb is kind of a secondary verb in a sentence that helps the main verb. It clarifies the verb that the sentences focus on. So for example, in this sentence, we have he speaks Mandarin. If we add a helper verb, we would add he can speak Mandarin. The can kind of helps the verb speak, which is the main verb. In Mandarin, this works in the exact same way. He speaks Mandarin. 他说中文. He can speak Mandarin. 他会说中文. Same order with a helper verb before the main verb. So still no difference if you add a helper verb. So if you negate this, if you want to negate the sentences that we've gone over, just like in English, the negation comes before the verb. In English, we would say he does not speak Mandarin. Does not comes before speak. So 他不会说中文. But a difference here is that in English, we add an extra verb when we negate. We say he does not speak Mandarin. We don't just say he not speak Mandarin. In Mandarin, however, we do just that. We say 他不说中文. Literally, he not speak Mandarin. So the exact same order, but no extra verb. So that does goes away. The bu stands on its own. So what if we also have an auxiliary verb and want to negate? Let's say we have 他会说中文. He can speak Mandarin. And we want to negate that. In English, we would have said he cannot speak Mandarin. So we would have put the negating verb after the auxiliary verb. In Mandarin, we instead put it before. So we literally say he not can speak Mandarin. 他不会说中文. So, to sum up the differences from English from this little nugget, first off, there is no need for an extra verb when negating. In English, we add that does not, do not speak Mandarin. In Mandarin, the 不 can stand on its own. It does both of those. Second, negation, when you use it together with an auxiliary verb, the negating word comes before the auxiliary verb instead of after. So instead of saying he cannot speak Mandarin, the order is he not can speak Mandarin. 他不会说中文. Alright, that was all for this video. Thank you all for watching. 谢谢，下次见。